Let's go for round 2, shall we? I think we shall. Sorry I had to take off earlier. The schools were letting everybody out early because of weather, threat of weather, I guess. So, yeah, I think my autosave here probably where we need to start because I didn't actually save before I left. I just left. So, let's get back to it. Ethan, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Back here on the gold mine claim thing. Back doing some digging. This is double the plants, double the pay. And we were discussing earlier the name change and the developers, the license agreement, I guess, expired for... I didn't point that out, but I mean, I think that's... I thought that was just, you know, known that the license was likely expiring for Discovery. So, that being said, that is what is happening. Are these still running? They are still running. All right, good. Yeah, either way, that is what's happening. So, the developers now have a chance, without all the red tape from the license holder or whatever, to... wait, is this before? This is before I fired this up. No, that's fired up. It's just dark on the side. Let's go adjust this slightly, I think. I'm going to turn this slightly more to the right here. Yeah. What is happening here? Hello? You going to load? The words on this aren't loading anymore. Things may get a little crazier before they get better. Let me look over here for a minute. Nope, still not loading. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's go... Crap, wrong button. Let's go back to the left a bit, and then we'll just figure out which button it is, I guess. Up. Nope, this one. There we go. Out as far as we can go. All right, sweet. That gives us plenty of room, I think, there of light. Now I can see more of what's going on here. These guys are running. Everything's looking good. But yeah, I figured the license being up was obvious. But in case maybe you're unfamiliar, Discovery had a... What's happening here? Oh, the thumb's getting in the way again, of course. Discovery more than likely had a license hold on the game, and maybe the red tape from that kept the developers. So Elate was commented on the short and pointed some of this out, and I was thinking, you know, that's a good point, but maybe the license holder had some red tape we don't know about, and now the developers are free to do what they want with the game, right? I choose to think about it that way. And again, I just started back playing it. I don't really have any kind of thought one way or the other on what everybody's doing. I don't care. It's nothing to me. I just play the game. But that's my thoughts on it, is maybe that's the case, right? It's just that the developers maybe have more freedom now, which would be great, I think, in my opinion. Letting the developers have a little more freedom to work on stuff would be good. So, Celtic Moon, how's it going? You hear someone released an antique John Deere B12 grain drill for Farm Sim 22, the mod hub. I did not. I think would be good for my 1 acre challenge. Well, you'll have to. The first 5 episodes are already recorded, Ethan. So you'll see. You'll see why planting anything on a 1 acre farm just would not work. Not on mine anyway. You'll see. But yeah, the first 5 episodes are already recorded. I'm just trying to stay very far ahead of them because it's taken me a long time to get stuff uploaded to YouTube these days for some reason. I don't know why YouTube's so crap, but yeah, I'm just gonna record the whole series basically and then put them out. So it's already recorded though. But between doing those, Dinkum and Pal World once a week themselves for PixelDeucePlays, and then trying to stream 2. If I was to try to do those week to week too, it would be a mess because I record probably 4 to 5. I'll probably play 6 or 7 hours for a 20 to 30 minute episode. So it would be tough to do those week to week. But yeah, I'm just gonna get a bunch of them done, get way ahead, and then I'll start putting them out. Jeremy, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I think that would be cool for the Through the Years series, though. After I get done with Iowa, Ethan, my next single player on Farm Sim is going to be Through the Years. And I think that would be great for that series. Oh my god, no, go up. There we go. That backwards camera view throws me every time. Every time. In fact, I'm going to turn this thing this way some. There we go. And get more of a look at what we're actually doing on both sides of this, maybe. 95, 88. We'll let that little bit run out over there and get this up to about 95, 96, and then we'll drop a bit more in there. 91. Should be at 95, 96 in a second. We'll drop one more bucket in that one in just a second. Maybe when we get a little closer to being full on this side. 95, what's that at? 35, okay, yeah, this will work. Drop a bit more on that one. Go ahead and turn it off, get ready to shut it down. There we go. Drop some buckets in. Yeah, I don't know how far. Oh, we weren't that far off. Yeah, the music is even different in this game now. So they changed the music and everything. But yeah, I mean, I think Elate made some good points in the shorts comments that they're not really developing the game anymore, but they are. You know, I mean, it's changing stuff in a game counts as developing. Now, whether you want to say that's not really true because they're not adding anything new to the game, whatever. I mean, that's perfectly acceptable. But they are currently planning a DLC. How big the DLC is, what all it's going to have in it, I don't know. But they're currently planning a DLC, so I mean, they got to be working on it somehow. Let's see where we're at back here. Hang on. Let's take a peek. Yeah, we can probably cut this corner off a little bit more right here. Oh, that's not what I want to do. That's my road. Taking out my road, man. Taking out the road. Take a little bit more of this corner off right here. Go. And that out over there. You really like living on the edge? I do, yeah. I do. It's the only way to play this game. You gotta live a little dangerously on this game. Gotta live a little dangerously on this game. Not fun if you don't. But yeah, I think there's a lot of good that could come from the license being up for Discovery. And then, the Discovery no longer having rights to it. I think I mentioned that they didn't have the rights to it anymore. Maybe I just didn't put it in that exact phrasing. I don't know. But they released the rights to the game, basically. So I think there's a lot of good from this game going from Gold Rush, the game, to Gold Mining Simulator. It may open the devs up with a lot more freedom to do things they couldn't do before. And on top of that, I mean, maybe we do get a lot more good DLC. I don't know. Oh, that should have went to the other side. That's okay, though. It's taking so long to get back and forth here. I really should just go ahead and move these. But I'm going to try to get all of this little nodule over here I can get before we do. Even if we're coming back a little late, I think it's alright. So let me get this little bit right here out of the bottom. Go. Some more running in that one real quick. And then a little bit more right there. And that'll be it for this side. Just while I'm sitting here anyway. Once we move everything, we'll continue digging this out. But I'm going to try to move it around to the other side, I think. Need to clear as much of this right here out as I can, because this is where I want to move them to. It may make it a little awkward getting down to the bottom there, which I don't know if I'm going to be able to or not. So go. I'm just happy we got a 19-ounce nugget out of the last one because I don't know how much more stuff we're going to have to fix and repair and all that kind of stuff, so any extra money is good. Picking up those nuggets is definitely the only way I can make money if we're waiting on another clean out, which I may do. I may do this clean out, and then we'll do another clean out giveaway the next time. We'll just let this clean out be our money. Just straight up. And I don't know if this music's copyrighted or not. I guess we'll find out because it's playing. So we'll know at some point, I am sure. Go. What are we at? 30 down and 40? We're right even. That's good. Right even right there. Bucket to each. Now this is one of those times where having one plant would be fine because I'm not really keeping up with just one. Like by the time I get back over there, I could dump this, but you know, still running double the amount of dirt because that would still be running that 35% when I dump that in. So. Oh, what happened? Oh, we're out of... Dang it, keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. We're out of juice or something up here. We run out of fuel? Oh, it's out of fuel. Okay. There we go, now they're back running again. Ran them completely out of fuel over there. Oh, we're so close. There we go. Yeah, this might be the most awkward position I've been in because we're right on the edge there. All right. Scrape that bottom there. Not that it really helps because everybody's told me that nuggets they're actually getting from like halfway up or something. So maybe I am digging too far down, which is why I'm trying to dig more of the top first. I'm just trying to get bucket loads where I can here, and then move down as we go. Maybe that's the ticket for getting nuggets. Also, somebody pointed out they do get more rare as you go too. So, you know, the more we dig, the less likely we are to get a bunch of nuggets and stuff. What is happening? Hello? Go that way. In that backwards digging. Let's just go with it. I know this is kind of an awkward view, but I like this view sometimes. Help you pinpoint your drop there. Our forks. I mean our tracks, not our forks, our tracks. I don't know if I like this view either. Like just first person here, see if we can see. Yeah, we can see both. That's fine. I don't mind digging from here either. This is actually kind of nice. Extend out. There we go. Yeah, the end cab's fine. It's perfectly acceptable. Grab a little bit from there. We'll just keep digging down as we go. Got used to my distances again from this view, though. 68 and 62. I feel like we need to let this side run a little more. I think those are so close together too, even if I dump a little short on that far side. Daily summary, 812 yards run. That is not a lot, but we did spend a lot of time not running dirt too, though. Yeah, see, we could move those wash plants around to here now, I think, right in front of us. Come on, backwards. There we go. Not even close to a full bucket, but we're going to go with it. Good, good. Yeah, this is I think whatever they do next is going to be fine. Again, I'd plan to I come back to the game playing it before I knew anything about all this, so I just enjoy playing. So whatever they do with it is fine with me. I don't care either way, but I'm hoping that just for the sake of people that enjoy the game, there's some they actually do have some good content planned for it. I think that would be great. And again, I don't know what's planned for the game, but I'd like to think that getting out from under Discovery would open them up to more possibilities. I don't know if that's the case, but I feel like when you have a license agreement with a company, you got to be pretty selective on what you put up, because they can just deny it. You know, oh, we don't want that done, we don't want this done. So now, if they don't have any red tape, they can kind of go where they want to. I would assume. And again, that's me assuming things, which normally doesn't work out well for me. So may have to go back to that other view. Where are we at? 87, 84. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can grab this. We're just about back even with our wall here for our road. I think once we get back, we're behind the wash plants are. Once we get this part that far back, we can probably go ahead and move them around to the other side. We'll just have to do a couple of moves probably pretty quickly. $96 on that one. Let's get a couple of buckets into the other one. Get down there. 100%. 100%. There we go. 21 left in that one, 17 left in that one. That's good. Start out pretty close. And we are about out of buckets again. This would be 50 total buckets. And again, I have no idea what that means in cleanout terms. I know we did 129 ounces with 31 buckets, and that was on some fairly decent ground, I would assume, because I think that was my best cleanup. So, with not testing, I don't really know where we're going to... Did I turn those back on? I did not turn those back on, did I? Let's put the buckets back in and ran off. All right, let's turn them back on then. At least we got an easy way up here, kinda. Kind of an easy way up. Hello? There we go. We were just stuck for no reason, man. We got stuck. Over here. Grab what we can grab. Start running again. Yeah, we're almost back to that line, which is, I mean, again, that's good for us because that means we can move probably after this bucket fills up. Of course, even then, it may take a second to get there, and a lot of moving back and forth here. But yeah, we need to get to the point where we're running 1,000 yards of pay a day with these things. And like I said, we probably could have. We ran 872. We probably could have got there, but I did a lot from the stream before, not the part one of this stream series, because I had to leave not even halfway through, just 30 minutes into my stream earlier. But the stream where our hoses broke, which was 2 streams, or one stream ago, one before last, we had to run into town. We did a bunch of stuff in town. We wasted half the day, and we still ran 872 yards. So, pretty good. We should be able to run a lot more dirt through this. And I think our next cleanup giveaway, I'm going to track the amount of yards we put through the plants each day. Like how many yards of dirt the buckets took. And I'll include that in the details. I just think that would be a good metric for people to have, maybe if they're taking a shot at it, taking a guess. Our winner for the first one back since 2018 was Bud, and he won a I said a $20 Steam gift card or whatever, but they don't give increments of 20, and I didn't feel like making 2 purchases, so I got a $25 gift card. Oh my God, my phone never stops ringing. Give me a second. It's like my phone never quits ringing. People, I literally stream 4 hours a day, and people always want to call in that 4 hours, not the other 16 hours I'm awake. Like, it's frustrating. Frustrating. Anyway, back to doing this. So yeah, I want to clean out this whole little area here and move. We're almost back. Actually, I can take this out, and we'll be back to about even with the road there. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. I just wanted to get more of that off that other side there. We're going to be moving the wash plants probably pretty often, but that's the point, though. They're mobile wash plants. We can move them to where we need them. Let's see. Let's grab there. And then one more here, probably. Maybe one more at the bottom. There we go. Now we're even with the road. And I say with the road, I mean the road we made over there. If we just go straight across there, that looks pretty good. Means we can dig out some more of this. Oh, the rain quit. That's always nice. And I'm trying to get started on this side over here too. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to move the wash plants. This one right here I can barely reach, but we're there. Super close though. Let's see. Oh, we still got a ways to go out here, don't we? Maybe we should have left some of that. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and see if we can move. We'll let that run through right there. Let's go ahead and fill the buckets up before we move, I guess. I ain't got to try to put them back in there. $78 and $82. We'll go ahead and drop some more in this one first. There you go. And then this right here. I really should stick to my word about digging the digging from top down. Well, if there are any nuggets, we can try to catch them anyway. Or at least midways down anyway, like that. Yeah, after this fills up, though, we're going to have to move. I was hoping we'd get one more, be able to get one more set of buckets out of these before I had to move. And we have just enough dirt to do that, so that's good. We at 87 and 87. We're about tied there. Okay, I don't know if I just can't reach out there far enough. I should have saved some of that, I guess, so I could stroll out there on it. 95, 91, okay. That one should fill that one up, 99, yeah, we'll go ahead and jump down and get ready. Jump down and get ready, we'll go ahead and turn this one off. This one should fill up off that 20%. If it doesn't, we'll put the bucket back in there. Or we'll run it as a partial. I don't think it's going to. No. We'll put that bucket back in there then. Because I think we're going to have to move. We're just about out of reachable pay here. And I think I just want to move them around to right here. Back them up right there. I could get that out, but it'd be alright. Yeah, see, I want to get... So I dug this hole out right here. I wanted to move them back here, and I just can't reach all that from one spot. But, I mean, maybe we just go ahead and move them back there. Or we can just keep digging. And we can dig most of that out, too. I don't know. Either way, we're going to have to take the stuff off of them to move them, so... let's get on with that, I guess. We go. I don't know why I even bother. Let's put that back. I'm going to leave that bucket there because it's a partial. We'll finish filling it up. Get this up here out of our way. Boom. Do the same thing with this one. We'll just take it and roll it up and put it over there. Come on. Okay. Lay it next to each other there. That's good. Grab the old water hose. We'll just roll it up to right here. The same thing with this one. That way I know which one was going where. What's this thing doing? It's dancing around. Okay, there we go. Those two ends, that's looking fine. Sun is starting to come up. No, it's not. It's only, it's 3 in the morning, right? Weird. Okay. All right. Yeah, we need to move, but again, I don't really know where we'll move to. Let's jump up and just take a look around here. All right, so this is our hole. I can get the excavator out here, I think. Let's do that first. It's going to depend on where we can get the excavator to. Something else we should probably do is get fuel. We are about empty. And the fuel trailer's sitting right here, so we can just back up and grab fuel and then go see where we can get this thing parked. Okay. %70 full. Let's let that fill up there. Yeah, if I can get the excavator out here on this little edge, which we may have to walk it out here. And I don't think I've ever tried to walk an excavator in this game, but I think I can do it. Basically turn it side to side with the tracks. That way you keep a whole bite on the ground. And we'll just sit sideways the whole time, crab walking back and forth here. You get out here close to this edge. If we can do that, we can probably get to most of this over here too, and then drop our wash plants. God, I keep falling off here. Maybe drop our wash plants right here. There's a perfect spot for them right there. Just keep walking off of this. Back over here, it's easier to get up. There we go. Fully refueled. Yeah, it's gonna depend on where we can get this thing though. That's gonna be the main thing. Where can we get it to? This right here is going to be the tricky part. I don't know if it's going to work with the way the ground physics are in this game. Matter of fact, we might... How that just worked, I do not know. Now we're off the side though, so that's definitely not going to work. Yeah, the way the ground physics are, sometimes your tracks just get hung, and I think that's what just happened. It just hung up and then pulled us off the side. Yeah, we're way off there. I can get it to grab. No, I have messed up. Mistakes were made. Can't dig like this. It would be very awkward. Okay, for the 90th time. Just restore it and go back. Always breaking stuff. Always breaking the stuff. Everything's still over there running, wasting fuel now. Something I do kind of want to do is move my light down there closer. Because right now we're about to be in a spot where it's going to be really far away from us. Come on, turn. There we go. Lori, how's it going? Doing good on my end. Hope you're well. Super dark though. I guess this, I mean, considering it's 4 o'clock in the morning, it's not too bad. It's almost winter time too. That's pretty good. Now this might be a case of we have to go down and dig closer to those. I want to see if I can walk this thing out there like that. I don't think I'm going to be able to, the way the ground works. See how we're just sinking in right now? Some really skinny parts here. I don't know if it's going to work or not. How's the weather here? It's cloudy. Yeah, I mean, I keep hearing we're supposed to be getting like some really severe weather, but mine just says it. What just happened? I was turning it just decided to go. Like, what is happening right now? At least get my tracks out so I can just keep driving forward. You'll never convince me that this doesn't either just flip over or drive over that little bit of dirt that's there. It would just go right over that. Alright. Yeah, maybe we just have to come down here and dig from the side for a little while, fill these guys up, remove some of this, and then move again. I don't think I'm getting out of here, so... Don't think that's gonna happen. Can try for a minute though. I don't waste too much fuel doing this. We are now between a rock and a hard place again, it looks like. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, we moved. Okay, we got moving. Like dirt is stuck in the track somewhere, yeah, behind us. You see how the dirt just forms over the track there? Like, I realized dirt would really do that, but come on, man. It's an excavator. It would drive over. Oh, I see what's happening right now. Hang on. We're stuck right there. We're actually stuck on the back of this thing. Look at that. That one little dirt nodule's holding us up, which I don't believe either. Need that to break loose. Yeah, right there. Stuck on that thing. I find it odd. Shouldn't have even done that. All right. Wasting too much fuel. Just go back over here and do this again. What is the... Look at that. I don't know what the keyboard control for that is. Yep, will do. I mean, we're watching it. Just doesn't look like a whole lot's going on, even though supposedly we're under a Torcon 3, which the weather says some strong, a few strong thunderstorms possible after 3, which I find kind of odd considering the weather. Well, the weather forecast anyway. Yeah, I guess what we're going to do is just we're going to go down in the cut and just dig down here a little while. And we still have room to go back up at top and turn around and come back, so that'll be good. But if we start right here... Right, that lets me... If we go right there, that lets me reach out. Let's just try this and see. As high as I can go. That lets me reach out right here. Kind of dig the, this little side note I was wanting to dig out a minute ago. Lets me kind of dig that out some. I can't even extend the bucket out right there. There we go. Yeah, I don't mind getting it down here. I just want my line here that I can see. Dump that dirt back down here on itself. I just want to get this little spot here dug out so I can clearly see where I'm supposed to be digging. I want to dig all this right here straight across. Just like so. Digging from the bottom is so hard to do. Alright, now where do I want these guys? Right here, maybe? Oh, somewhere close. Maybe I should dig out this area right here and just pile it up, and then... we can park them right here, maybe. I think that'll be better. Let me just move some of this over to there. Just park them right here. I don't know that this will be more helpful, but can't really see anything like that, can we? Go. I reached that. Don't anything hindering my backing up ability over here. Don't want the dirt to go to waste either. That's the reason I'm piling it up right there. We still run it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think that'll be a good start. We'll just back them around to right here. Dig as far as we can. We can reach nearly across there. So if we back them in kind of at an angle right here, we should be okay. Let's see how well this is going to work out. There we go. Take this one first. If we can actually make this happen. That's going to be the, like, looking at it is fine, but actually doing this may be the more difficult part here. I think one right there. Still leaves me room to dig, because I'm going to be pulling at an angle anyway. Leaves me room to dig, and we'll put the other one right next to it. I think this will work out. Pretty close. All right, we're strong. We can pull it forward. All right, this one right here might be the trickier one because there's already one in there. Yeah, great. This thing just drifted right over behind me. I stopped there for a reason. Thing right up against the other one. Kind of like we just had it. For the room to get in. Something like that, actually. That works. Okay. I think that'll work fine right there for a while. I can dig a bunch of this out. But again, I got to leave my road going backwards because I got to get back up there with the excavator at some point. We'll let this bucket finish up. In the same machine. I probably should have cut everything off while I was doing all this. We have 6, 7 buckets up here. And then 18, 22. Then we got a bunch in the back of the truck. Doing pretty well. Yeah, I'm gonna kill this stuff while we're trying to work this out here. The only thing I'm likely to leave running is my big spotlight. Because it doesn't use enough fuel to matter. It's barely using any. Alright, so let's go water from here first. Come out of here and run straight down. Straight to the one on the far end. Dang it. As far down as we can go. I have an adapter somewhere. I don't think I bought any more water hoses either. Is that it? That's it right there. So I may have to rob a water hose. Yeah, we're going to have to grab a water hose, I think, to extend it. It says 98 of 98, so yeah. I don't know how long this one will go, but we're going to try to do the same. Making sure I can still get in there. Alright, these two will probably have to have another extender and another hose. I don't want to do. That means I might have to run back into town to get it. Yep. Same place. 98 of 98. You know what? I'll tell you what. I think what we can do is just move our splitter down here closer. Not like down in the cut, but well, I mean, I guess down in the cut. Yeah, we'd have to move it at least this far down anyway. This guy, we may be able to move this. Can't tell how many feet's left on that one, but move that down to there, or here even in the flat bottom. That's plenty of hose. We'll just set this on the side of the hill here. There we go. Work that situation out. But now one fire at a time here. One fire at a time. Okay. There we go. All hooked back up. Except for this. I don't need that anymore. Pick this back up there. All right. Well, that worked out. I think just moving that down was probably the better option. And I think that's it. I think we're ready to go. Fire it up. While we're up here too. Yeah, they messed up the writing on this thing, I think. Should probably spin this more that way. Yeah, I think moving this thing down here in the cut would be better. Or maybe up on the shelf up there pointing down. Probably be a lot better. But I'll let this work for now. This should be good. 96% on that bucket. Oh, we don't have a bucket in there. 96% on one bucket, so we'll go ahead and fill it. We don't need to turn that one on right now. We'll let this one fill up. And then go from there. We're going to start right here at the base. Kind of cleaning some of that out. There we go. Didn't take but a bit. Sweet. Good question. What processor video card do you use? I've got a 3080 and a Ryzen 9 3900X. Which I'm not so sure that my graphics card doesn't need the thermal paste changed on it, I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes it feels like it's overheating. But, yeah. It seems to work okay. It's not the best quality, but it's definitely not dual streaming quality for sure. But the game runs smooth enough, so I'm happy with it. Alright, let's start trying to dig some of this off the top here now. This is going to be a touch and go because we're going to drop a lot of that dirt, I think. Yeah, originally, years ago, my plan was to do a streaming PC setup. That way I could get, like, max quality out of everything, but just never had the money to do it, so. Is that thing seriously hitting the thumb, and that's what caused it? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we got to be able to get rid of that, right? Could back up a little bit, too, I guess, but that wouldn't make it much of a challenge. Dropping dirt, trying to get those. The reason I hate digging from the bottom to the top here is because your dirt just falls out of the bucket. No wonder stream is so very clear. Yeah, I mean, it's good quality. Again, it's not dual streaming quality, right? If I was using a dual streaming PC or a dual setup PC, there's lots of people with lots better quality. But I'm pretty happy with it overall. And I use the graphics card for the streaming, the NVIDIA separate encoder or whatever, you just NVENC or whatever it is, NVEC. I use that for the streaming part. I used my processor for a while, but it looks like now with the new drivers and stuff, I'm getting better quality out of the video card than the processor. Processor's a beast too, but it works really good for video editing and stuff, so it's nice. Any kind of editing, rendering stuff, the video card is nice to have. I mean, the processor's nice to have because it does really well. Nice to see your game's running smooth. The console's broken. The cel-shaded graphics are. I've got some of the cells that are broken. The buttons on the big spotlight, they're just blurred out now. And last week they worked fine. Like, you could read them. Now you can't read them. So, and I didn't change any settings. It's just because of the update, I guess, maybe. But overall, I mean, the game does run pretty well for me. Fortunate. Like, I get, like, frame drops, right? Like, I'm getting, like, 41 FPS right now, but to me, it's not a big deal. Go ahead and back up a little bit. Go ahead and get some of this right here. There we go. Well, yeah, it does okay. Bob, what's up, man? You sent me that message on Discord. I was thinking, what? What is he talking about? And then I realized, I was like, I bet you saw the post and we're still waiting on the stream to start. Yeah, it was a short one, Bob. The weather's supposed to get bad, so they let everybody out early. I had to run and get the kids sooner than I thought I would. I don't know if that's wind or what's going on, but I hear some nudging around going on outside now. Oh, just a truck. Oh, it's the limb truck. It's Tuesday. The debris truck coming through. The dirt's silky smooth. It's hard to explain unless you have a console. I got you, Dave. Yeah, I know from console to PC it's gonna be drastically different. So, and with the updates and stuff they're dropping out right now, like they changed the name, but that's not all they did. They changed the music. All the posters that had anything to do with Gold Rush in it is changed. So I know there's a lot of stuff that they changed, and they probably broke some stuff too. And I don't know if that update rolled out for console today or not, but I know it did for us. We're about to drop all that. Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm just going to be grabbing partial buckets for a minute, I think, because it's all I can do, really. I'm about to move back forward and start knocking some more of this out. Can't believe I held on to most of that. Crap. Yeah, we're going to drop this. Way more of it than I wanted to. Been an Intel fan since iCore came out. AMD before that. Might go back. AMD is getting very cheap nowadays. I mean, some of them are. The Ryzen series are still pretty expensive. It's cheaper than the i9s and stuff, getting a Ryzen 9. And honestly, it does really well. The overheating problem that AMD used to have, I feel like they've kind of remedied a lot of that. I'm not going to say fixed, but it's not near as bad as it used to be. Because I had an AMD years ago, and then went back to Intel. I had an i7 4770K. Or 4790K, whatever it was. And then I went from that back to the Ryzen 9. So, and I've been pretty happy with it since I switched back. I don't see any issues. The price difference from that to an i9 though was drastically different. So that was one reason. But that's one reason I just put it on my wish list. I was like, yeah, we're gonna get one of those. Just because of the price difference was really nice. But honestly, it's been pretty good. I don't think I've had any major issues. Of course, I try to clean, like, full deep clean of the PC once a year, take everything out of it. And then once every 2 years, I'll redo thermal paste on the, or I guess when I take it out, I do thermal paste on the processor, and heatsink. But once every 2 or 3 years, I'll take the graphics card out and take it apart and re-thermal paste it. But I haven't done it since I've had this one, which has been 3 years now. So that's some of my thinking, is my graphics card's trying to overheat. So I need to re-thermal paste it. But yeah, typically I'll take stuff apart and go completely bananas on the whole cleaning part of it. And I think that helps a ton. Crystal, how's it going? No notification I was back? Yeah, that's about right. It popped up again in Discord, but it's the same thumbnail, Crystal, so that's probably what you saw. It came out, but it feels like nothing was tested. Just done purely to sell a rebranded game. Well, so it's not even that it's rebranded, and I probably should have done a better job pointing this out in the short that I made, but so they no longer, Discovery no longer has the license, so the license expired. So the game no longer has the Discovery license agreement. So it's not that they wanted to do a rebrand, it's that they didn't have a choice. Basically. They had to do this, right? Want to go here to start with. I guess it's all going that way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something different here. This is not gonna work. Oh, I'm too close. I may have to move them on back now. I don't know. Now I can't turn, though. Get away from the wall enough, see if I can turn. I don't think I can actually get close enough now to dump this one. I guess I can. It's awfully tight, though. But yeah, I don't think it was a thing where they wanted to rebrand to sell the game. I think it's just because the licensing ran out. And Discovery chose not to renew or something, probably. So that's my thinking on it. Is it's not so much the devs were like, oh, let's do a rebrand, see if we can drum up some more business. It was a Discovery no longer wanting anything to do with it, and they had to completely redo everything. So, but yeah, I don't think it was one of those quick moneymaker deals. I think they honestly just the licensing ran out for it. And again, I probably should have done a better job of my thoughts on that in the short, but I just kind of said what was on my mind and then told everybody to pause and read the actual update if you didn't have Steam, or if you didn't read the update anywhere. But yeah, I mean, it could be something totally different, including the in-game music. Yeah, Kevin, it's changed too. The in-game music, all the posters are gone. Anything Gold Rush is gone. There's not even a Parker Schnabel poster anywhere to be seen. It's all gone. Every bit of it. Like it's all just out of here. So, you know, that could be good or bad, I guess. Yeah, I gotta do something different here. I'm actually gonna climb up and look if I can. There we go. I want to look and see how much room I need right here. I don't really need this part. I could. Yeah, I really just need to clear this out right here. Oh, we're sliding back down. There we go. Yeah, I need to clear this part out. Once I clear this little section out right here, we can put the, you know, we can leave this, I guess, for now. We clear this out, we can put the wash plants here, or just move straight back then. You know, come all the way back to here again, start digging from here. Dig both sides. So park here, reach, and then back up and do it again. Dig out right there as we go to. I mean, there's a lot of good ways we can do this. The sad part is just really hard to get to. Really hard to get to, especially being down low like this. I need to be able to dump into this guy. And I think it might be easier to move this one over to this side, like right here, than it's going to be to try to get my bucket to turn tight enough. Let's do it. Actually, I'm not even gonna bother. We're just gonna do it. It's probably gonna be an easier way to go. Oh boy. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna ditch the game or anything. I think it's just honestly one of those deals where they didn't really have a choice, so they were like, okay, well if we don't have a choice, then we're gonna do this. So, but again, you know, not being held to certain contractual stuff with the license holder. Maybe they get a bit more freedom now. You know. You asked them in Discord, just to be honest, with the Playbase, what's going on. I mean, that's perfectly reasonable too. I don't see a reason not to ask, because it does kind of seem shady, you know. But again, I think it's just a licensing thing. They were forced to rebrand, so now they're gonna really sit back and figure out what they can do. Because again, a forced rebrand is not something you ever want to have to do, but they had to because they lost the license for the game. So. I figure out how to get this thing closer to this wall here. I just don't think there's a good option. I think now I'm just getting further away. Pull back up here. Maybe about as close as I can get right there. That should work, though. That'll work for a little bit anyway. It's not going to be perfect, but least I can get to it there anyway. Okay. Put the bucket back in there. Make sure none of my gold buckets fell back here. That one's got gold, that one's got gold. Alright, let's put it back right there. Move these guys to the other side. We go, same thing. There we go. I did something weird that time, went way out there. Anyway. Zero, how you doing, buddy? It has the lorem ipsum dummy text on the new section of the main menu on your game? Really? Like just a generic? Yeah, maybe mine does too. I didn't even pay attention. Yeah, I don't know what their plans are. I just know that they've announced there's a DLC in April. So whether or not it's a good DLC, a bad DLC, big DLC, small DLC, I have no idea. Is it going to amount to much? No clue. But am I excited? Yeah, because I don't think we've had new DLC for this game since the Frankenstein. It's actually perfect right there. And I can reach all the way to the side here and grab this. That's really good. I don't like that view, though. Much better view here. About as high as I can take my bucket, though. That's maxed out. Don't like the view for dumping this side, though. Holy crap. There we go. No, stay there. There we go. Come on, curl. There we go. That is so stinking awkward right there. Kind of reach up and dig. Once we get this knocked down some, we'll be in good shape, though. Just thought it was funny. Yeah, I mean, honestly, man, I don't really know what's coming. Like, I hope something good, because I think the game has still got a really good quality for it, you know. And again, like I said, now that they're not under some sort of licensing agreement, maybe they can do a lot more. I don't know. Maybe that's what's been holding them back all these years. The Discovery Channel. And it's not even the same devs anymore, by the way. It's totally different devs than what used to work on the game. As far as I know. That's my understanding, is it's a different dev team. Like, there might be one or two residuals, but as far as my understanding is, it's a different dev team than it used to be. At least different people. And maybe I'm wrong about that. If I am, correct me, please. Because I don't want to give people bad information, so. I hope we do get updates, because the console from... We got like 4 patches at the most. Yeah, hopefully. Which we know that Seasons is coming to console, right? So the season challenge stuff, that's coming to console. We know that much. So that's good info. A really weird spot right here. That's as high as I can go. And then my thumb gets in the way right here. And right there. So I gotta come back here to dig. I gotta work this thing out so we're not dropping pay dirt. There we go. It's really awkward all the way around. What's your thoughts on the quads? I can't see how they would be helpful in the game. I didn't buy one. I mean, I guess maybe if you just want to run down and smelt gold, but you don't want to take the pickup, you know, get your side-by-side out and cut out. I don't know. I don't think they're helpful at all. I think if it were multiplayer, it'd make more sense. But it's not multiplayer, and it never will be, so... I don't know. I don't see the point in them, honestly. The Frankenstein, definitely. Use case, good, you know. But yeah, maybe you need a small part. You don't feel like jumping in the truck. You just jump in the quad and take off. Jump in your side-by-side, run down to the store. They're legal in a lot of places on the road, so... maybe that's the thinking behind it, I guess. I don't know. It just seems like a waste of money to me. Like, everything else in the game so far it has a use case. Except for that. But again, maybe that is the use case. Maybe you save fuel. You jump in it, go down to the store. If I get nuggets still, I have gotten a 19.24, 426 nugget. Not part one of today's streams because I had to split up the streams today. But the last stream we did our clean out, and then I got a 19.426 nugget. The gold you see up there is from that nugget. So, yeah, kinda. And I've started doing what you mentioned, Zero, about how the nuggets seem to be more midways or higher. So now I'm digging from the top down, or trying to remind myself. I still scoop down at the bottom sometimes. It was nuts, but I'm trying to dig from the top down no matter where I'm stationed now. You know? That way I make sure I give myself chances to hit nuggets, if that is the case. Yeah, I'm still getting them. It's coming pretty rare these days, though. Getting a lot more rare. A lot more. But when we do hit nuggets, most of the time they're pretty large. So. Reach out and get a bite. I don't know if that's a bucket or not. It's a partial. Let's drop it there. There we go. That's a bucket. Even if it means more swings, I'm trying to dig, you know, in a moderate 3-step way. Just want to make sure I didn't give you false info. I mean, I'm trying it. I got one last time, and I got it. I realized I got it when I was right over here, actually, straight ahead of the bucket right there. And I was digging pretty high, right? That's when I got it. And I was like, huh, that does kind of make sense. So I'm trying to stay in this mindset of like a 3-step dig. We dig a couple of buckets on the top, and then middle, and then bottom, and then bedrock. So, and again, whether or not that makes a difference, I don't know. Still kind of in testing. And nothing that I test is going to be accurate anyway. So, I don't know what I'm doing half the time. What gold's that having? It's 75%. This one's 91%. Oh my god! Yeah, we got to fix that. Jump on this other one for a minute here. Yeah, I'm just trying to trying it out. I mean, it doesn't hurt, I'm assuming, to dig. You just get less pay dirt, right? Like actual good pay. You get more useless dirt in the bucket doing it this way, but I'm just trying to dig as much as I can of whatever's there. Definitely doesn't seem like it's a negative impact. This one though, I can't get my bucket up high enough to get those top pieces, so I'm just gonna gut it right there in the middle. Do one of those. Get that middle section out. We got 93 now. 27. That was a full bucket. How did I drop most of that on the ground? It's weird. Slow down a little bit there, I guess, with it. All right. But yeah, I really don't see a use for quads either. I'll be honest. It just not like when I saw it at the store. I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Probably will never use it though." Which is true. I'll likely never pick one up in the game just because I don't see the point. I don't see what it's gonna be good for. Oh, that's the reinforced engine. I was about to say, what happened to that engine? No, it's the reinforced engine. All right, I think we maybe should go ahead and back these guys up some. And well, maybe not, because I need to be able to finish this part out. And if you want, we'll take another trip up memory lane here and show you that we have to remember we're only coming back to where that's at. So this needs to be a road so I can get on this backside over here. Keep digging. Yeah. I was just using a wheel loader and dump trucks off the bottom. I can't recall how. I can't recall actually getting any nuggets. Oh, when you were just scooping the bottom part. Yeah. I mean, again, that makes sense. It seems like every nugget I've ever gotten has been like. So this is the actual top layer, right? This is the actual like height to the top. This is untouched ground right here, right? I'll bulldoze this to get me down so I could just reach down and grab the bedrock dirt. But after you said that, I realized that as I was digging, sometimes I was getting top chunks, right? I'd reach over and grab like this right here. I'd get nuggets out of that. Nuggets are bigger, which means they're heavier, but it also means they'll get hung on a lot bigger pieces of rock and dirt and stuff. So it actually kind of makes sense, but if it had some sort of free flow, then you would think it would work its way down to the bottom to bedrock eventually. So I think it's weird that the nuggets are up top, but it does give you a reason to run more pay dirt. So maybe that's the reason for it. I have no clue. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea. All right, let's get another fresh bucket for this one. And I didn't realize how long I'd actually been streaming again. That's gonna just about do it for today. We'll take a short break and I'll be over on Twitch playing some Farm Sim. I really wanted to get a lot more done today, but it just seems like every time I got started, something came up, so. But yeah, tomorrow, back here, doing more digging. Wait, what's tomorrow? Wednesday? Let's do one more of the My Recycling Center game. Jeremy gifted that to us last week and we tried it out. We're going to try one more of those because there's a shop you can get and you can sell some of the stuff, and I think that's kind of neat. So I want to try to break some of that stuff down and do some selling in it. And if nothing else, it'll just be a 2-part series, and we'll let it fly. But yeah, we'll do one more of those tomorrow. Then Thursday we'll be back on this, and then Friday, of course. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I now have a show Saturday, so. But me and Bone may be playing some Medieval Dynasty again this weekend. So back to the Medieval Dynasty co-op at the Oxbow. That's the plan for the week. I appreciate you guys for hanging out. I'll be back on Twitch here in about an hour. No, here in about 30 minutes. Again, I didn't realize what time it was. Here in about 30 minutes, I'll be back on Twitch playing some Farm Sim over on the American Falls community server map. come on, hang out with us if you want to. Twitch.tv/DeuceMS. Find the videos from previous live streams from Twitch over on FarmerDeuce. And starting soon, I don't know exactly when I'm going to start dropping them. I got to get them started uploading. Starting soon, a new series that's only going to be uploaded. It's only going to be recorded. It's not live streamed on FarmerDeuce. Also, check out PixelDeucePlays if you want to check out stuff like Dinkum Pow World. Those videos come out on Thursday and Sunday, respectively. So go check that out. You can see how many buckets we got. There's a bunch in the back of the truck. We still got a few more empty ones up here. When we unload all those, we'll swap out for these and keep going. The goal is to dig this whole claim out. I've never, ever thought about digging the whole Arnold's claim out here. So, old Arnold's claim. But I want to dig this whole place out, which is going to take a lot, because what we've done so far is very minimal compared to what's left back there. It's going to take a lot of digging. I appreciate you guys. I'll catch you next time. Have a great morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are. Later, folks.